Hey everybody, welcome to the Heel Toe Automotive YouTube channel. Today I'm installing a Fujitsubo Legalis R on our shop S2000. This is Elise's car. It's a car that she likes to drive to work sometimes and just go for fun little cruises and things. So we want to make sure we got an exhaust system that complemented our tastes and driving style, and the Fujitsubo Legalis R certainly meets that bill. It's artfully made and fits awesome and sounds great. Stay to the end of the video and get a before and after sound clip of this exhaust system on an AP2. Well, here we have it. This is the Fujitsubo Legalis R exhaust system. Fujitsubo is a Japanese brand. They make all kinds of exhausts for Japanese vehicles of all different makes and models. They have many different lines of exhaust, from racing stuff to touring and vans and whatever. For the S2000, they do have a few different options. The Legalis R is a more mild street sport version. I actually had one of these exhaust systems on my TSX many years ago. I really enjoyed it for a very long time. They kind of have this sound to them that gives the car more of a sport sound, almost like if there was a sport exhaust option from the factory. Honda doesn't really offer that in the United States. They did have a Modulo line in Japan, but basically the Fujitsubo Legalis R sort of goes along that line. It is going to be definitely enhanced over stock. You should see some power increase as well as some tone increase, but you're not going to get a lot of drone or extra noise that's not really welcome. And also they're very well made, so they last a very, very long time. I beat the crap out of the one on my TSX many track days and road trips and things, and mufflers got discolored and the stainless steel definitely got hot, but it never blew out and it never started sounding badly. So for a really reliable, artfully made exhaust system, you can't really go wrong with the Fujitsubo Legalis R. It's got beautiful TIG welding on the hangers and on the tips, on the piping. Everything is really artfully done. The hangers are all hollow, which is nice to save weight over the factory stuff, which is usually a metal rod, and many aftermarket exhausts will just have a straight rod, but these are hollow tubes. They'll even put like nice little brackets onto places like the Y section to support that, to prevent any cracking. One thing I did find interesting about this S2000 system is it's all basically one piece. It's not very long. The S2000 isn't a really big car, but the system is pretty long in the sense that if you want to ship it, it's got to go freight. So that's kind of an unfortunate thing. We do offer discounts on these exhaust systems through Heel Toe Automotive, but the shipping is probably going to sting a little bit. And one thing I wish that it did have was some branding on the tips. It doesn't have any laser etching or engraving on the tips that say what brand it was or anything like that. But I guess it sort of all adds up to the clean look that this exhaust system has, and complements a more conservative upgrade to the S2000. So I'm going to go ahead and put the car up in the air, throw this thing on, and get you what it sounds like afterwards. Installing one of these CapEx systems is really pretty basic, and I'm not going to go through all the nuts and bolts of doing so, literally or figuratively. It's pretty straightforward. Actually, we've done a few different installation videos for exhaust systems that are all good reference for exhaust in general. First thing you probably want to make sure that you do is hit all of the fasteners with some penetrating spray, let it soak in a little bit. Use tools that fit the fasteners really well. You don't want to round anything off. Obviously, some silicone spray whenever you're going to have rubber hangers and things like that are going to be helpful as well. And for a system like this that's got a pretty long section that's got a muffler on it, it may be a good idea to have an extra pair of hands with you. But ultimately, just installing an exhaust like this is pretty basic, and it's really well made, so you don't really have to fiddle with it too much. It just sort of pops right in, and you are good to go. All right, there you have it. The Fujitsubo Legalis R installed on the S2000. It looks really rather nice. It's a little step up from the factory. The round tips do sort of get a dwarf by a little bit by the oval cutout, but the big shiny muffler canister really sort of makes up for that. So I think it looks great. I think it sounds great. Can't wait to see you again for the next time we install something on this S2000. Actually, we do have a few things in store, so make sure you subscribe and watch out for future videos from Heel Toe. We're in your corner. Have a great day.